We're here with coach Jaka Lakovic. He's going to start with some statements about the game, and then afterwards he will answer your questions. Coach.
Yes, good evening. First of all, congratulations to Hapoel for lifting the Eurocup trophy. It was well deserved. They were the better team in the series, and second, I think the game didn't start how we wanted to start. The game started with us not being aggressive enough, and that gave Hapoel opportunities to score at will. They were playing with high percentages in the first quarter, and especially in the first half. And being down with 10 3-points made from Hapoel, being down 9, we still believed we could make a run and can come back to the game, which we did. A couple of times we fought back, we came back, but it was just not enough. Hapoel always, every time had an answer, had a excellent individual play, and in the end, this was the difference. Especially 15 3-points made. This was the difference today in the game, and of course the physicality, talent, individual talent which Hapoel has. So heads off to Hapoel. They deserved this cup, and for us, I'm very proud of the team. The season, the Eurocup season they did, it was extraordinary, and I think all the team, all the fans can be proud of their players. And normally today we are sad, but tomorrow, looking back, we will be proud. And nonetheless, we have still a season to play in ACB, and this is the best league in Europe, so there will be a lot of motivations going ahead.
Okay, questions?
Daniel Herrera de la agencia EFE, te quería preguntar, bueno, pues es evidente que era muy difícil superar un rival posiblemente de los mejores de la competición, con ese nivel de anotador brutal por encima de los 100 puntos, pero no sé si te da la sensación un poquito de rabia en algunos momentos del partido, algunas decisiones de los árbitros, algunas faltas en la zona, no sé si te deja un poco con un sabor agridulce teniendo en cuenta que a lo mejor en ese momento clave el equipo llegó a ponerse a 2 puntos en el marcador. Muchas gracias.
Yo creo que es verdad, hemos vuelto un par de veces, si no más, al partido. Hemos creído, pero no fue suficiente. Hapoel siempre cuando tocaba tenía una respuesta, y la victoria de hoy no me gustaría amargar con árbitros, porque al final creo que Hapoel ha ganado merecido, y es un campeón, ¿cómo se dice? Merecedor, ¿no? Justo. Y nosotros pues vamos a analizar, vamos a ver todo, pero yo creo que no han sido los árbitros.
Siguiente pregunta.
¿Qué tal, coach? Buenas noches y buenas noches a todos. Es un subcampeonato. Es verdad que después de perder parece que sabe a poco, pero es verdad que es un subcampeonato. No sé qué grado de satisfacción, o hay que esperar unos días para poder ponerlo en valor. Y quería preguntarle, ¿era también plan del partido golpear un partido tan abierto, ida y vuelta, tanteadores tan altos, cuando el Granca ha demostrado que su fuerte suele ser la defensa?
No, el plan de partido no era jugar a quien mete más, seguramente, pero nosotros queríamos jugar más rápido, queríamos sacar más provecho de nuestras transiciones, anotar más, pero claro, queríamos también defender mucho mejor que lo hemos hecho. Pero aparte de queriendo defender mejor, tenemos que dar también tenemos que admitir que han sido con unos porcentajes brutales, sobre todo de línea de 3 y sobre todo de calidad individual, muchos de estos tiros punteados, pero por eso Hapoel es campeón, porque en estos momentos ha sido capaz de meter tiros difíciles, no trabajados tácticamente, pero trabajados de calidad individual y talento individual en situaciones de uno contra uno, y ahí tenemos que felicitarlos y nosotros analizar y ir adelante. Estoy como has mencionado en principio, estoy súper orgulloso, súper contento de mi equipo, sobre todo de toda la temporada Eurocup que ha hecho, que ahora puede ser que estamos un poco decepcionados, porque cuando llegas una vez aquí lo quieres ganar, pero en un par de días vamos a ver que para ganarla tienes que llegar a finales, ¿no? Y hay muchos equipos que tenían mucho mejores presupuestos, condiciones, que no están aquí hoy, y está Gran Canaria, y yo creo que en todos estos años Gran Canaria puede ser que es uno de los equipos más regulares en Eurocup de toda la competición en últimos años. Entonces estoy súper orgulloso y súper contento con lo que el equipo ha hecho.
Jaka, buenas noches. No sé qué vestuario te has encontrado después de la derrota de hoy, sobre todo por lo que tú hablas de la palabra orgullo del camino que se ha hecho hasta llegar aquí, y también teniendo en cuenta que todavía queda temporada por delante con objetivos que no has dejado de remarcar en tus diferentes ruedas de prensa, que también son muy importantes.
Sí, muy importantes. Bueno, hemos encontrado un vestuario pues triste, porque todos estos los jugadores son ganadores y querían ganar, querían hacer todo para quedar vivo en esta serie, pero no ha podido ser. Pero esto no quita nada de mérito de lo que han hecho hasta ahora, y esto yo les he dicho. Yo creo que ellos un poco también lo saben, porque hoy estamos aquí, pero porque por mérito nuestro, por mérito de los jugadores, pero por todas las condiciones, por presupuesto. Lo digo sinceramente, realmente esto es nuestro sitio aquí, pero estamos. Y estoy muy orgulloso, pero hay trabajo que nos queda hacer, y solo las palabras, puedo decirlos, de Holmesley, que ha contado que estaba en 6 diferentes equipos en Europa, pero que en ningún lado no ha conectado con equipo, no se ha sentido tan de grupo que aquí. Entonces esto que siempre de camino siempre te queda, y por eso estoy aún más orgulloso, porque el grupo que han hecho jugadores y donde han llegado.
Bueno, Jaka, y que más allá de las sensaciones negativas que es el partido, obviamente lo más positivo puede ser quizás ese espíritu de lucha que el equipo ha demostrado. Estaban comentando antes, se remontó 2-3 veces y el equipo seguía peleando incluso cuando las rachas de tiros eran tan buenas por parte del Hapoel. Es lo mejor que tiene este equipo, esa capacidad de que pese a todo en contra sigue peleando y sigue sacando el partido adelante, ¿no?
Sí, lo estaban haciendo con un orgullo, sacando fuerzas, tampoco creo que donde no había, que han estado presionando, y sabiendo que en estos momentos, cuando tú no estás acertado y cada triple punteado de rival pesa mucho, en estos momentos volver a pelear, volver a creérselo, es muy difícil, pero no han hecho una vez, lo han hecho varias y es una demostración de pues, compromiso y pues, carácter que equipo tiene y jugadores individualmente.
All right. Thank you, coach.
Ok, muchas gracias.
right. Good evening, everyone. We're here with Coach Dimitris Itoudis. He's going to start with a first statement about the game, and then he will answer your questions. Coach?
Good evening. Big congratulations to our players, to our team, to our coaching staff, to our fans, to our owner for this amazing end of the Euro Cup. Congratulations to Gran Canaria for playing great basketball throughout the season. I think we were a better team today. If I can summarize a little bit about the game, we opened the game amazing with so much of a composure, belief, and we hit some good looks. Defensively, we were there. We knew that Gran Canaria would have tried to increase the tempo. Actually, that's what characterized them. And in 3 games we have played them in the regular season, they couldn't score over 65 or 60-something points. And they wanted to score some easy layups or some easy shots, and they were competing on the highest level. So congratulations to them, to their coaching staff, to Jaka and everybody, to the audience. It was an amazing, final here with the filled gym. I think we were a better team, as I said, in many aspects, and I'm happy because, today this team have made many people proud and happy. And at the same time, I told them, I'm blessed because a new 15 players, they became Euro Cup champions. They have won a European title. I'm blessed because I have worked with great coaches and great players, and we've been around trophies. I've never been in the middle of the season, so a lot of congratulations goes to Stefanos that had built this team together with George Hinas. Actually, pretty much the coaching staff as well, besides George Hinas, that if I'm not mistaken, he had won the BCL. None of the coaches and players had won a European title. And as I said, I'm blessed that they had allowed me to criticize them, to push them to the edges, and we have the glory today. That's an amazing accomplishment. I have to thank in public also Mr. Yanai for trusting me, for believing in me, and appointed me, even though, as I said, it was really new for me to come to the middle of the season. Believe me, I have watched a lot of film to get familiar with Euro Cup environment, Euro Cup players. It's when you're playing so many years in EuroLeague, and then all of a sudden you gotta get into, I need a lot of support, and I had that support from my coaching staff, and obviously with a lot of ours. But that's it.
Questions? Front row.
I talk a lot. That's it.
Hi, Coach. Idor Rakowski, Haaretz. We followed Hapoel this season under your leadership, and it's been a remarkable season on court. Can you share one anecdote from something that you can say that this season, was a time that you said to yourself, this is a special team. This is something, they can achieve something that this club has never been at, which is a European Cup?
I said that live, and it was Tomer with me on the interview like a few minutes ago on the court. We were just coming back from Wolves. We lost the game. We were in the process of building. Motley just came back again. We have Yam significant additions that had changed the physiognomy of the team. And then we went straight up and we watched the film for many hours, and we criticized ourselves. And I repeat that because, players, they need to lock in. And when the players are locked in, then they create a healthy atmosphere. And we have said over there, unanimously, and we agreed on that this team is made to succeed. I don't know when, on this season, the next season, and I said I would have been more than glad you to be on the frame. So they wanted to be on the frame. And they are on the frame now, deservedly. All of them.
You talk about Italian Jarwala. You talk about you coming in the middle season. You didn't build the team. how it feels to come to Hapoel, want to win a championship, Euro Cup, and to build your mentality, your philosophy on basketball to the team you didn't build and bring a championship?
Well, it takes time, but I felt familiar because I have worked already with Mott, I have worked also with Yam, and I have worked with Steph. It took us a lot of time, and it took us a lot of ups and downs. I mean, I'll tell you that. And this might go also to the story. You've been witness that when we played them the second game in the regular season here, and we were dominant, we really played a good basketball, we won that game. Antonio Blackley had checked in 8 minutes to go, and he scored 13 points or something like that, like immediately, because he's an amazing scorer. But he was in the period of trying to make certain adjustments to be the player he is now. And today on the semifinals, because congratulations goes to Valencia, they had played amazing throughout the season, and we managed to win the series on the road again. So that shows a lot and says a lot how much these players, they have put on their belief and how much they were resilient into the fact that the team has the potential but did not show it yet out there. And it was tough, not easy. We went through difficulties. We managed to grab the second spot in the regular season. Pretty much 3 teams that qualified there, like Başakşehir, us, Turk Telecom, and Gran Canaria from our team, from our group. We had a very tough group. And we started believing that only throughout the work we can do, we can accomplish things. And this is a great example. Mod had given us a different dimension, Madar as well. And I dare to say, Marcus, that has also great scoring abilities, but he's a great competitor. Bruno Caboclo, like I said to you, like 15 new champions, like 15 new champions of Eurocup. They have won for first time something. And I hope and I wish that it's not going to be the last. We have characters that they believe and they love basketball. For instance, I keep talking about Motley and Blackney and Yam and Marcos and everybody. They keep working extra. There's not something secret. You won, you have to do something extra. And they do something extra. And I'm happy for that. I'm happy the fact that also, since we're talking about Israel, that we made thousands of fans happy. I'm happy that it's going to be another derby in EuroLeague between us and Maccabi. In EuroLeague, EuroLeague has the need to have such. I mean, it's great. I've been there in Panathinaikos, Olympiacos, Partizan, Zvezda, or FS, Fenerbahce, or Real Madrid, Barcelona, etc. I mean, we can mention like Monaco, Paris, or so, whatever. So we're happy for that fact as well.
You talk about Blakeney. Not a lot of fans like him, and because of how he played, but you believe
you didn't like him
before the quarterfinals, and you believed him, and he one of the best players in the playoffs. So what happened to make you believe him and give him minutes and give him the chance he needed to show what he can prove and who is him?
I wish this or those fans that you said that they didn't like him, that they could see how much he puts effort on the court, how much extra he works, how hard he works. Because in life and in sports in general, you get awarded in front of audience and in front of lights and everything, in a shining moment for those things that you have done behind closed doors and not being that shine. And that's AB. AB puts a lot of effort. AB and many others, they had to pass this period of fighting with themselves. He had setbacks, and he had to gain the trust of his teammates, not only my trust. When the teammates are coming and they said, hey, coach, AB can really score the ball, and he can defend, and he can pass. So this is a great thing. When the teammates are asking him to play, That's a great accomplishment. That's why I said, like, we have a healthy environment, we have a healthy locker room, including those guys that they will play less minutes. They will support. They're very supportive. They see that this is the right choice, that this is the right play. He is the clutch. He, Motley, and Madar, they have done it. But it's also, as I said, Marcus. It's also Bar. It's also Ginat. It's also, Guy Palatin. It's also Bruno. It's also Bingham. It's also Oz. This is a team win. It's also Noam, that without Noam, we could not be in this final if he would not give this performance on the third quarter against Valencia on the road. It's also Joe, it's everybody, it's Robbie, it's Ruina, I don't know, I forgot somebody, I love them all. But especially I have to talk about Yam, that he was playing on injections and medications. He knew that he might risk his knee. And the medical staff, they made miracles together with his persistence and his belief that he wants to help the team. It's something that I haven't lived before in my career with that much of a risk, and he wants to participate, and not to participate, he played amazing games.
Last question, please.
Coach, well, congratulations. Only 4 coaches now have won EuroLeague and EuroCup titles. The late Dusan Ivkovic, Elgin Ataman, and David Blatt. Well, how does it feel to be in that select club of coaches?
You told me yesterday that, and I was surprised. I didn't know about that. It's another blessing. You also personally, and many audience, I mean the fans, they know my relation with late Dusan, Duda, and his family, Nena, Petar, and Pavle. And being among also great coaches like David and also Ergin is blessing. So it's thank you for bringing that up and say it to me. But it's more blessing to have this kind of celebration. And I know that thousands of fans now, they celebrate back in Tel Aviv. And I know also that I've seen happy faces. And I want to say also about all the families that they support the players. The wives, the sisters, the girlfriends, everybody who is behind them and support them. So it's amazing, and I want to dedicate also this trophy to my wife and to my daughter, to Maria and to Alexandra. They couldn't be today here, but they weren't screaming on TV, and they send me videos and everything. So I have to dedicate that. It was not an easy decision. We made together that decision, and once again, I'm proud that, as you mentioned, I'm on this great group of coaches, and among them also Dusan, Ergin, and David.
Very last question.
Yeah, last question, please. Very short, because I think for me it symbolized something, and you spoke about it in the beginning of your talk today at the press conference about Stefanos, how rare and unique his decision was to move from a head coach to an assistant coach. I spoke to him earlier about how to look at the ego, what people can take from as a lesson to life from his decision.
Great lesson. It helped the fact that we have worked together in CSKA and also in Fenerbahce. It helped. We know each other. I did, even though I was not working from the season, I was the one supporting this decision to be the head coach from the beginning of the season. And as you remember probably, I've been in the finals last year. I've been in the second game when Hapoel Tel-Aviv tied the series with Maccabi. I was there to support all this, and then we took a decision together. He's a character. He likes that word, and he is a character. And I'm happy that I've seen his family, his 3 kids over here being happy. They became European also winners of the cup, Euro Cup winners. And I'm happy to work with him.